Hey, this is Joe Cox, Life Made Simple, living in a narcissistic world, and we're going to try to iron out how you can make your life simple once you understand that your head and your mind has been put into a blender and you're made to feel like you're crazy. You're not crazy. You never were. You were born the perfect you. You were born into love. You loved yourself. You got up, you walked, you talked, you loved yourself. From that moment on, you might even had a narcissistic parent that beat you down, told you weren't talking right, you weren't walking right, whatever it might be. So what we're going to talk about today is the information. If you feel like you've lost purpose or you feel like you're lost and confused, is there any hope? What I realize, I'm almost 60 years old. Most of my life I've lived in confusion. I've struggled. I've actually been very successful financially, but my relationships have been anything less than stellar, if you will. So I'm at a point now in my life, I can look back through my life and people that I let into my life for years, I would have cut them out in 5 minutes today if I run into somebody like that. I have zero tolerance for any type of narcissistic BS. And I'm going to show you that through all these videos that all the answers are out there. You just got to be able to be open-minded and have the self-awareness to find them. And if you have a question, leave it in a comment. I'm going to try to go over all this. At 60 years old, I'm happy. I'm married to the love of my life. I'm working the job I love. I'm on no medication. I'm not seeing a therapist. I went through 7 of them before I got to this point, but now I get it. I get exactly. If I had known this information at 16 years old, bam, my life would have never had a problem. I'd have been a millionaire by the time I was 25 years old, and I would have married the love of my life very first. I would have known what to do. See, this is the problem. We've got parents teaching their kids certain things when it doesn't even work for the parents. It's generational dysfunction, and what we've got to do and what I want to do on this channel and what makes this channel different, I hear a lot of therapists talk about, and most of the therapists are correct on most of this stuff, but until you've been through it, until you've been through the dark night of the soul, until you have been beat down where you actually have no hope and they don't quite get it. I get it because I've been there. So if there's somebody struggling, what I want you to understand is all the answers are out there. You have to go looking for them. You're not going to find them. You'll find a lot of answers on these videos, I believe. But know that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist. Everything I speak from is from complete experience. I've been through hell and back. I'm not even scared of death anymore because I'm not even scared of going to hell or anything because I've already been through hell. I know what it feels like. And I can't imagine hell being any worse than that. So today I live in kindness with zero tolerance. I know how to pick my friends. I know who to have in my life. I know when I've got a client that I need to get out of my life. I've had several, and it's funny. All the clients I've had that are toxic, I fired them, and they leave me 1-star bad reviews, and the whole thing is about telling me what's wrong with me. I've got 99% of the people give me 5 stars, 1% give me 1 star, and they don't just give a review. They do a character assassination. What does that tell you? Total narcissist. I made the right choice in firing them in the very beginning. But, you know, if people can't see through it, they won't let me take the review off, but if people can't see through it, then so be it. But I want to let you know that what I know now, if I known at 16 years old, but that's part of wisdom. That's part of, you know, going through this whole earth school and learning the lessons. You got a lesson every single day of your life if you look for it. Life does not work against you. It actually works for you as long as you know how to play the game of life. This is Joe Cox with Life Made Simple, living in a narcissistic world. We want to give you the information to where you can clear that mind up, get yourself balanced, mind, body, and spirit, and there's nothing you can't accomplish. And I'm going to tell you on the next video about how I went from $15,000 a year struggling to making 7 figures within 24 months. You take care. Blessings from my heart to yours. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.